Hello everybody, my name's Jax and welcome to the in today's video. It's a bit like a devlog. I suppose this is a devlog. I updated to Unreal version 5.4. That video did all right, actually. That upload, it got about nearly 400 views, which is really good for me. So hello, welcome to any new subscribers and anyone that comments and stuff. Really appreciated. There was a comment about the substrate materials on my last video, but I couldn't reply to it for some reason, so I apologize for that. But yeah, one thing I was on about substrate materials in my last upload with version 5.4, but the substrate materials is nothing to do with the 5.4 update. That was just something that I could have used a few months back. I just didn't know where it was because I was looking in plugins, but it's actually in project settings. So to allow the substrate, you just go to your project settings and type substrate into the search bar, and you'll get a little tick, and you just sort of apply it. But yeah, so I've been looking at some motion matching. So I'm just using a UE mannequin, UE5 mannequin, and I've made a little motion matching thing. It's kind of like a blend space. So I'm not really understanding motion matching at all. Actually, I just followed a couple of tutorials. Shout out Gorka Games and I think Smart Polly. But yeah, so my cat just attacked me, man. Ripped my hand to pieces. Look at that. My cat is a lunatic sometimes. Got blood all over my desk. Sorry. Yeah, so where was I? So yeah, I did a couple of tutorials for the motion matching. You can see if you look here when I play. See, it's got the trajectory now on the back. I mean, on the screen. So yeah, on the Gorka Games thing, I've actually put a comment because what I just did then is you see the debug line for the motion matching. See that black line that's on the screen now, right? You just go into your command, enter console command at the bottom. You type character trajectory debug and then space 1, and then it will show it. And then if you want to remove that line, you type character debug and then you put stat none, and then when you test it out again, the line won't be there. See, the line's gone. Right, where was I now? Yeah, my cat's really done my wrist in, man. Turning to lean on the keyboard. Oh, what a little bitch that cat is.
Yesterday,
My cat is chilling. Hello, Bino. Hello. Yeah, so I've been working on the motion matching. I've also been trying to make a modular rig as well. So still learning all this stuff. Still don't really know what I'm doing at all. Right, so the motion matching is a little bit like blend space. It's like an advanced blend space. So you make these little database things and you put all your animations in and it just arranges it where it needs to go. So, but you do need to, I can't get it to go to my own custom characters because look, I made this little character. I tried to set up a motion match for this person, but the animations aren't showing anything. And the animations that are set up for it are all like upside down and backwards. Look, it loops around and then it goes upside down. Really not understanding much of it, to be honest. So I feel a bit lost because I've updated to 5.4 and now everything's so new that like the UI and the whole experience of Unreal isn't new, but there's so many new features that I feel like I'm having to go back to the start again and try and learn all this stuff. But um, I do want to try and keep up on the new stuff and new plugin. And I've only really just started to learn what the plugins are and what plugins are about. And that I remember plugins when I used to do audio software and that, and plugins were brilliant. Like you would just anyone that was good at audio design would know all the plugins. They'd know all the new samples, all the new synths and all that. So I really do want to get up to date with all the plugins and see what they can do. And same with Blender plugins as well. But yeah, I'm just a little bit overwhelmed by it all at the moment. So I made this character. I'll show you now. I'll show you this little character that I made. So I made this little character. Look, I'm gonna make this little game called Frog Ups. So I didn't want to start a new project at all. I just made this character for testing purposes because I wanted to make a motion matching for it, but I failed to do that. So yes. So yeah, I've just made this little character that pretty cool. Right, so I think sorry that this is like I have tried to record this video. I think I might have already said this, and it's just yeah, ums and ahs, and this might be that. So, but I am probably just going to upload this, so you're probably watching me try to work out how to segue into the next bit, right? So, segue is a good word to use, right? So, I'm going to segue into what I was talking about to start with, and that was that the motion matching is kind of like an advanced blend space. So if you understand about blueprints and stuff, so where is my blueprint for this guy? Oh yeah, sorry. Right, so this is just the animation blueprint. If you understand about blueprints and that, you make a little state machine and then you put this pose history thing in. This is if you've set the motion matching up. And then in your state machine, you just have your motion matching bits in there. So look, for just normal walking, it's got the motion match walking, which is all these bits. So for the crouched, and it's just a repeated process, it's got motion match crouch, which is just all these bits. So yeah, it's kind of like motion matching is like an advanced blend space, really. That's my understanding of it. It's sort of like it creates a blend space for you, sort of. But yes, I thought it was going to be like an AI type thing where it almost makes the animations for you, but it doesn't. It's fully dependent on the animations that you put into it. So I'm just at the moment just trying to learn how to make my own character, how to make a modular rig for my own character, and how to make my own motion matching for my own character and my own animations. So I'm going to try and work that out for the next video. Sorry if this video has been a bit of a nonsense and not explaining much, but yeah. Sorry. Oh yeah, in materials, materials are pretty cool now. So this is a substrate material. I'm trying to make a rubber. Didn't really work, but yeah, so in normal materials now, instead of having to put constants for everything, so see how in like roughness and specular and all that, that's a substrate panel, so forget that one. Right, so in a normal material now in 5.4, you don't have to put constants in for everything because it's got a number input next to the thing, which I thought was pretty cool. It helps. It doesn't save a load of time, but it does save having to pull up constants and all that stuff. So yeah, if you just want a one constant, for example. But yeah, yeah, sorry if this is a nonsense video. I do apologize again, but thanks to all the new subscribers. I'll try and get something a bit more coherent in the next video. Thanks to all the new subscribers. Thanks to anyone comments and likes, and just welcome. And summer's coming as well, so everyone's going to be a bit more happier. So hopefully, yeah. Have a nice day, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.